All right, good morning, everyone. It is 8:34 in the morning, August 19th, 2021, and this is my strategy session. So the first thing up this morning is a small cap called Sonoma Pharmaceuticals, and it's up quite a bit. If it opened up right now, it would open up 82.62% higher than its previous close. It's popping up on news about, it's financial results. That was on the 16th. It's not on, TradingView doesn't have it. I've got to get it off of Street Smart Edge. Here we go. Sonoma Pharmaceuticals announces expanded dental care line with a new product for professional care in the U.S. and a new product for professional and consumer care in Switzerland. So, it's catching a bid on that news. I don't know why TradingView doesn't have the news up, but whatever. It's trading. I've actually already traded it a couple times for just a little bit of profit, $166 pre-market. So we'll see where it opens up and see what it does, and see about making some money on it. All right. The next thing, now if you look, I've got 4 stocks up here, but really only 2 of them are really worth looking at, and one of them I just kind of have on watch. SONN, what was this one's news? I've forgotten. Quarterly, that's not right. Let me look at it on Street Smart Edge. Oh, yeah, okay. No news. The news is that it's one of the pre-market gainers. And I don't know what's going on with SON, and really, it's making a nice move. It's catching a bid, but I really don't know what to make of it. It's on watch. It's below. There are 2 things going against it. One, I can't find a catalyst, so I don't know what is creating the gap up this morning. And then 2, it's below $2 per share. So it's up, it's on watch. If this thing just really starts hitting the scanner hard and going nuts and goes over $2 then per share, then it might be worth a trade. MDIA popped up this morning. I couldn't find news on MDIA, but when I got into the office this morning, it popped up, and I have these levels on it from a few weeks ago. Let's see here. On the 13th of July, for whatever reason, I put these levels on it. I'm not sure. I don't remember trading this. I probably did. I mean, if it went from $4 to $17 on that, was it 16th, 12th of July? Oh, wait a second. I think I was on vacation. I was on vacation for that. No, wait. I went on vacation on the 15th of July. So, yeah, I probably traded it. But anyway, whatever. It popped up this morning. I think it's just a technical bounce. I didn't see any news. I'm not even calling this one on watch. This is just still sitting here from this morning's sort of opening. And now we have Macy's. Now, this is interesting. Macy's, they had to close a lot of stores, and I guess they're mostly online now. I don't think they have very many stores open anymore. Actually, any brick and mortar. So one thing that is of note here, though, and it's kind of hard to see, up until 2020, Macy's, let's see, in 2017, Macy's did revenues of $25.6 billion. Then in 2018, they did revenue of $25.7 billion. 2019, revenues of $25.3 billion. Now, the profit margins really stink. I mean, 6%, 4%, and 2.2% respectively. And then 2020 hit, and their revenues took a hit, and their profit margins took a hit. So in the past, if we do this quarterly, their revenues have been recovering. And so now they only have 311 million shares outstanding. Now I say only, I mean, I don't have a company that I run that has 311 million shares outstanding. So when I say only, what I mean is, in comparison to other large cap companies, their shares outstanding is relatively low, and a company doing several billion, tens of billions of dollars a year in revenues, being down here in the teens, priced in the teens. I mean, it's pretty inexpensive, and it looks to me like they're doing something right here. I think Q4 20, Q1 21. Yeah, so their revenues might take another hit, like historically speaking, in comparison to 25, but it looks like the revenues will beat, if they continue on this track, then the revenues will beat last year's, they'll beat 2020's. So this might be part of the recovery trade. I'm interested. I'll see what it does. I'm going to move, once we get an open, I'm going to move the Fibonacci down to the opening price and look for a level for an entry off of one of the Fibonacci prices, but not until I get an open, not until I get an opening price. And so then, let's see. So really, SNOA and Macy's are the only two stocks that I'm really looking at. SONN and MDIA, if they really start hitting the scanners, making some noise, then I might get interested. But for right now, SNOA and Macy's M are the only two that I'm really looking at. The broader market here, so if the SPY opened up right now, it would open up 0.75% lower than its previous close. There's a bit of a pullback going on. The VIX has popped up, definitely. This is interesting. So I've forgotten where I got this 24.76 line right here, but the VIX came up and tagged it high of 24.74 and then pulled back. You can see here it went from below the gap to nearly the top of the gap yesterday, opening up above the gap, and below this 24.76 line. We'll see what happens. I still have a gap up on the SPY right here between 400.67 and 403.38. 403.38. So there is a little bit of patchwork for the SPY to do there, and a pullback right here, if it went all the way from its recent high to the bottom of the gap right here, that would be a 10% correction. So is it possible? Sure, anything's possible. Will it happen? I don't know. Every little 2%, 3%, 4% pullback that we've gotten in the past, I mean, geez, look at that. Let's see what this pullback was right here. From there to there, that was a 7% pullback. 8.33% pullback total, and that was between, what was that, the 20th, October 2020 to November 2020. The end of October, or the middle of October to the end of October, sorry. So about a 2-week sort of dip. I mean, you can't even, if it's not, more than 10%, you can't really call it a correction until it hits really like 10%. 5% is just a dip, Anything less than 10% is just a dip. So a 10% correction right here, I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen because there's just there's too much Federal Reserve intervention with their special programs and their low rates and so on and so on. I don't think this will be anything more than just another dip. We'll see, though. We'll see. So, I'm looking forward to buying this dip, but we'll see what happens. All right. Bitcoin. So I have this level on Bitcoin at 44,444.45 cents, and that comes from this candle right here. The bottom of that candle, bottom of this upward move right here is probably a buy in this range right in here. So looks to me like Bitcoin is just recently made a move to go back up above the low of that breakup candle. So I don't really trade Bitcoin, so I'm just kind of watching it. And then what else? I think that's about it. That's about all that's going on. Yeah, it's a relatively quiet morning. There isn't much else on the scanner. I mean, there are some other things on the scanner, but there isn't much really that really. Well, KSS just popped up, actually. Let's look at KSS real quick. Oh, Coles. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Coles just popped up. I'm not seeing a heck of a lot there. Let's see. Earnings. Earnings was on the 19th. Has a 96.29% surprise to the upside. Yeah, must have reported before the bell. 25-cent dividend. Not bad. Interesting. You can see here I have some levels up here on Coles. I don't remember having traded it, but doesn't mean I didn't. I can get rid of those levels. Kind of clear up the chart a bit. I'm not really seeing like that kind of price action. Isn't anything much more than technical as far as I can tell. It's off the scanner again. Okay, everybody, that is going to be the morning strategy session. Good luck out there. Keep your risks tight. Click like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tap the bell, and I will see you at the recap. I am out.